Hey everybody, Novice Shooter here again with another quick tidbit for the new shooters out there. And this one is related to storage of your ammunition or your weapon. So I want to show you a couple boxes that I purchased. Some of I did in ignorance and some I did with a little more information. So here's a box that I purchased. It's a little tackle box. I got it pretty cheaply at like the Dollar Tree or something. And you can see that it has a little lock on it, and that I found slightly misleading. That it's got a place for a lock, and I thought, oh, this was fine. But when you open this box up, you can see there's a lip, a raised lip here, which is pretty good, right? You want the raised lip. But then when you look on this side, you can see that there's a groove, right? That there are two lips that will go over that lip and keep it kind of secure. And this was where I feel I was slightly misled myself. Because although the box does close securely and it does kind of snap down into place, it's missing a key element for um, ammunition storage. So I went out and I purchased another box. I purchased this one, it's slightly larger, but that's not really um, the element here that's key. The hasp is better, the lock is better, all that stuff. The quality of the plastic is better. But over here, I want to show you a couple things. So right here, again, we have a raised lip, one raised lip, right? On this side, a raised lip that fits into a groove. Sorry for all the banging. A groove over here. The difference is on this one, and I don't know if you can see it clearly, inside the groove here, there is a piece of rubber. There's some rubber in there. And the purpose of that, you can probably see it better here along the edge. The purpose of this piece of rubber that's in here is to give a little more, I guess, wick protection from moisture, from humidity that might get in there and, um, do some damage. It depends how long your ammunition is going to sit on the shelf. You really never know. It might sit on your shelf for a very long time, in which case you do want to make sure that you're protected. So you can get all kinds of boxes. I got this box as a special um, when I got my weapon, my XD9 from Springfield. And again, you can see that it's got the raised lip over here, and it also has the groove in here, okay? The difference being that although this is a pretty solid looking box, the groove itself, it just doesn't have the rubber inside. So it's a great box to store your weapon. It's certainly more secure than the box it came in. It can't be easily cut to access the weapon. If you want to store it and lock it, it's going to be much harder to get into this box than the other. But it's not going to provide protection from moisture, which is something that you really do want to make sure that you have. Um, this is over and over and over again an issue that comes up. So here's a box or a case that I bought to house my home defense shotgun. All right. And if we take a look at this, my 870 is in here, right? But my 870 was a little bit too large for this. But let's take a look at what we see here when we open it up. Here we have that double, we have the one edge, right? Here's the one edge. And up here, we still have the double edge. It's pretty nice. But oh no, this is a single edge. And so this box, although it closes well, why did I buy it? It was on sale. Cheap. Actually, this hard box was like 20 bucks. It's like, how can you go wrong? It's like 20 bucks for a hard case. It seems to provide a lot of protection, but ultimately, it doesn't provide the protection from moisture that I would want for my weapon. So when you're looking for storage for your ammunition or for your weapon, you know what? It's worth a couple extra bucks just for the peace of mind to know that you are protecting your equipment from moisture. God forbid a pipe breaks, there's a fire in your house, you have sprinklers in your house, they go off. There's any number of things that might damage your firearm, and moisture is a pretty bad one. So keep your weapons out, maintain them, rub down with oil, but also think about when you store your ammunition or your firearm, you would like to protect it from moisture. The other bad thing about that box, just to add on, is it's not long enough for me to have the gun assembled within it. And so it's not a very good home defense shotgun if I have to take off the barrel to store it. Um, Luckily, I've got another weapon for home defense, but these are things that you want to think about as you look at your purchase moving forward. So if you buy a long gun, you do want to make sure that if you want to keep it in a hard case or if you want to keep it in any case as far as home defense goes, it's easy to access and you don't have to worry about putting it together. It's like a no-brainer. But here I am with my home defense shotgun in two pieces in a box, waiting for me to take it out to the range to shoot some clays because it's not really good for home defense. So I do hope that this quick little tidbit video on how to protect your ammunition from moisture and how to choose the right kind of box or the right kind of storage unit for your material is good. If you're not going to drop the money on a big gun safe, well, then you're probably going to be like me, working on a budget, trying to figure out what works. And I do hope that the information you got here helps you make a wise choice. So once again, this is Novice Shooter saying thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe my videos, and leave me a comment. I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Thanks a lot, and I will see you at the range.